And that's the actual hood my car has. And it may be actually off of a Spider. GM was outsourced by, Motion Cow, Baldwin Motion. Whenever they'd come up with some body, they would have GM make the hoods to their specs. Now, what's unique about this hood, and I've been in arguments with people, and everybody says, "Oh, you can buy that hood." No, you can't. I have yet to find. Feel free to go look. Any 4-inch cowl like this. This is really not a great picture, but this is a better picture here. Any 4-inch cowl, big block hood. Yeah, I know I don't have a big block. That is OEM height here, and then comes up 4 inches like that. There's only 4 Spiders that were made. One was destroyed. 2, they know where they're at, and they're still in good shape, owned by collectors. 1 disappeared in Houston. I live in Dallas. A hoarder guy, I hope he isn't watching this, collector guy, let's say, in Dallas, had that hood, and he said it came off of this really wide body crazy car that was destroyed, and in Houston. And anyway, I bought it, $150. It's in bad shape, but I did a little bit of repairs, but should do more. So anyway, Baldwin Motion Cowl Spider. They still don't know really what happened to that one that was last known to live in Houston. And that is exactly the dimensions and everything of my GM hood. And I know it's a GM hood. It was made by GM, but it's definitely an aftermarket cowl. And this was also a big block Motion Cowl Spider. One of the few Can-Am with a hatchback for Corvettes that they ever made. It came out in 76. I think they turned the 76 into it. 75 and 76 are practically the same. So this is my hood. And like I said, it goes down to a OEM height. But then it's real fat right there. Notice how I had to destroy the hood to make it fit a small block, because it's a big block hood. I never painted this hood, and so I'm gonna strip it chemically. I painted the hood, but I didn't strip it. And I'm gonna see if this is indeed one of those. So if I find, hopefully whoever primed it, because I got it black primered, and unfortunately I assumed it was prepped, and it wasn't. But we'll take I'm doing body work anyway, so as you can tell, this car was born green, and that's probably not a good example of it. Now the bumper, this is an 82 bumper, so, and the car's shown signs of being red at one point, the whole car. I'm thinking that it turned red when they put the 82 bumper on it. It's got a 68 dash. It's a 75 with a 68 dash. Got a 82 rear bumper. Just lots of mix and mass parts. It's a Frankenvet. But when I painted it the first time, I took off this emblem, and underneath the emblem was a chunk of red paint. And I took off the red paint. Come on. Oh, I glued it on. Like at that much. There was some red paint, but underneath the red paint was enamel, bright green metallic. And I was actually going to paint the car some cherry red or candy apple red or something, you know, resale red. And I went to power wash it. I got a video where I took pictures of all this. And you can actually see that piece. It's still there. Yeah, so I went to power washing it. And I found some OEM green. And then I started investigating. Well, after that, I mean, this all took place in one day. I checked the code 42, and the first time I Googled it, I didn't realize that each code is unique for every year. So then I, you know, added the GM code 42 and found out they only made 1,630 of these Corvettes, bright green metallic. And so anyway, she's going back to the OEM color, which is actually this color here. That color, not this color. This is actually the OEM code 42 base, but with intercoat with yellow pigment. I thought it would brighten it up, and it did, but my painting skills weren't good enough for a candy. So, yeah, I didn't realize you just overlap a little wrong on one's, you know, spray. You got to be exact. You got to have 1, 2 overlaps, 3 overlaps. You have to keep track of everything, because if you put more clear candy or whatever anywhere that isn't always or everywhere, then you're going to have tiger stripes. And it's bad enough painting metallics, but yeah, I'm not going to even try to do that again. So we're just going to do this color here, and it turns out pretty good. I already got crap on it. No, I'm gonna repaint that bumper too. Anyway, long-winded story about my GM hood. So I know it's a GM hood. I do not know if it's actually from a Motion Cal Spider for sure. But like I said, I got it primered and I scuffed it and painted it green, and then it cracked really bad. So we're gonna take it down chemically and see. Well, actually, I might just hit it with the belt. I mean a sander, and just take it down and see if I see any signs of stripes right here. Preferably, I'd like to see that spider right there. So, and then I'll know. But who knows? Might not be it, but it's definitely the same one GM made that they used on the cow. I mean, on the Spider. Definitely that, but I don't know if it's custom for the Spider or not.